And there we go. That should be better. Right. Hey there, guys. Hey, hey, hey. Right. Okay. So yeah, let's start going through. And Quang, we're going to actually see if you generally do have the biggest collection. Oh, before we go ahead, actually, the video you see playing at the bottom is Quang's very own Mega Drive game that he's working on. So if you want to go
No,
and
Game Boy.
support the guy, go over and check it out. Ah, plug the. If we just saved my computer, it was about to die from battery. I've just plugged it in. It's okay. This is so last minute, guys. It really is.
It's no Mega Drive. It's Game Boy.
Did I say Mega Drive?
You did.
I meant Game Boy. I meant Game Boy. If you want to go get yourself a brand new Game Boy game, go and check out the link in the description. And should we get into it?
Sure thing.
Let's get into it. So Quang, firstly, before we get into the games, I've got this package here. People can see it on here, but then I'm going to bring it down this side so people will be able to see what I'm looking at. And you can explain through what we're actually looking at each time.
Sure. So that's a piece of the added extra bumps you get for the limited edition Dracula X collection on the PSP. There's an art book, some beautiful artwork in there.
Really is. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to go through this. Go on.
So Dracula X on the PSP was the remake of the PC Engine version.
Okay. Next up, we've got here's quite an obscure one.
That's the Tiger Simon Game and Watch LCD.
Yeah, this is Castlevania 2.
Yeah, Castlevania 2. This is the cardboard boxed version.
Yep. There it is. Next up, we've got quite a rarity, I believe.
So that one's the MSX2.
Yep.
Which is it's known as Vampire Killer, which came out the same year as Castlevania for the Famicom. It's a slightly different game, and some people say it's actually a better game.
Right. Okay. Do they actually? I've had a go. I don't know if it is, but okay.
To some.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't agree, but because it's I believe flick screen.
Okay. Oh, okay. Then we've got the Genesis version of. This is all out of order, but it's fine. I'm using this as reference for when I get my complete history done. So we've got Castlevania Bloodlines right there.
Yep.
Okay. Right. I'm not going to unbox this, but we've got a big poster.
That'll be the poster from the PlayStation Portable.
Okay. I'm going to move that aside. I don't want it to bend or anything. Okay. Another obscure one, still in its wrapper.
So that's the PlayStation re-release of the Castlevania Chronicles for the X68000 version.
Okay. X68000 version on the PlayStation. I think that's quite an obscure one. Right, I'm going to just grab a big handful here. And most of these, all of these? No, some of these are still in their wrapper. So we've got the original Xbox Castlevania Curse of Darkness, which I believe is the PAL version? Peggy.
If it's Peggy, yeah, we PAL.
Right, okay. Here we go. Curse of Darkness. You haven't obviously played that one.
Joe's saying no, it's not. It's a port of Haunted Castle, is it?
See, this is why I need you here, Joe. Let's go that way. We've got Castlevania Lord of Shadows, the Ultimate Edition for the PC. Includes extra content, apparently.
Probably the DLC.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to very quickly, this is how last minute this is. I'm just going to close my blinds. I think we're getting quite a lot of reflection on these. There we go, that should be a little bit better. Here we go. So we have, it's not really done anything. Castlevania, I don't even know what this one is. It just is literally called Castlevania for the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, just called Castlevania.
Do you know, is this like a remake of like one of the old ones?
No, it's a 3D game, it's a new Castlevania.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
PlayStation 2 one is called, I think, isn't that Lament of Innocence? I believe that one is called.
It literally just says Castlevania on it.
Oh. Yeah, Derek's agreeing. Lament of Innocence.
There we go. Then we have it again. Oh no, this is Curse of Darkness for the PlayStation 2. There we go. Which is pretty cool. It's the origin story of Castlevania, says Freddie R. And I'm guessing this is the same game again, but in Japan.
Yep, Japanese region.
There we go. Then we've got a nice obscure thing. Some Castlevania batteries. What are they, like C batteries? Castlevania C batteries?
Yes, Castlevania C batteries.
Yeah.
And they're official as well.
They're official. Oh, look,
Yeah.
you can actually get them out. I didn't want to open them. But yeah, there we go. Some Castlevania batteries. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to twist them at the right time so the picture goes round. There we go. Again, guys, if you want to support Quang, which I highly suggest you do, he's kindly lent me his entire collection. Lent being the main word, he hasn't given this to me. Go and support him. He's pre-ordered a game. This isn't like a sponsored thing or anything. It's just two friends helping each other out. That's literally all it is. There's a link in the description to go check out his game. Pre-orders are open now. So in here we've got some Castlevania comics. Let me try and move this way a bit, and hopefully I'll get away from some of that glare. Yep, Castlevania comics. What have we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the graphic novel itself. There we go. Pretty self-explanatory.
It was an American release.
Okay. I just realised I've got your address on there. I don't know if I can blur that out later.
It's fine, I'm moving.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, you are, of course. Right, I'm going to grab another big handful here. We've got a boxed version of... Oh, okay, we've got it twice. So, here we go. So, we've got Castlevania Order of... Ecclesia. And then, obviously, the Japanese version as well.
Ecclesia, yeah.
There we go. I'll put it there. Ecclesia, which is obviously the Japanese version as well, which is good. Move that there. Be a bit better. Here we go. There we go. That's a bit better to me. Which is nice. Pretty cool stuff. The
Ecclesia is indeed an absolute banger, says Big Al.
Good one, is it?
It is indeed.
Awesome. Then we got the 3DS game. Castlevania, what's this one? Mirror of Fate. Which is good. Castlevania for the 3DS. This is the Japanese version. Lord of Shadow. Oh, is it the same? Oh no, it's the same game, but just like the Japanese region.
Yeah. Sometimes the Japanese game and the Western game have different names.
Yeah, of course. Okay, cool. Castlevania: Dawn of Sorrow. How big is this collection? This is box 1 of 2.
Every single Castlevania game in at least one region, if not 2 regions.
Yeah.
Sometimes 3.
That's the same game, but obviously the Japanese release in its wrapper. So then it's cling film. Okay, I've got to get that there. There we go. Portrait of Ruin. The surprisingly, the Japanese version's unwrapped, but the British version, the UK version, PAL version, isn't still in its wrapper. There we go. There's that. Right, let's get into something a bit more weird. Okay, what is this? This is something that I'll need for this is my reference video, guys, so I can actually work all this out later when I do my complete history. What is what? This is my reference. Can I get this out? Is it a good idea?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Please do. So that's the board from the Play Choice 10 version of Castlevania. That's the board for Nintendo Arcade Machine.
There we go. Very nice. Excellent. That's hardcore collecting. Do you have any way of playing this?
I don't have a Play Choice 10 board, unfortunately, now.
No. That's just the hardcore collecting side of you coming out there. I'll put this over here. I don't want to damage that. Right. Next up. Castlevania Simon's Quest. Tiger LCD. The other one was the same, was it? But this is just the
unboxed. Yeah, other one's boxed. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got this now. This is part 1 of 2. You unfortunately haven't got the other one, have you?
No. So that came again with the PSP limited edition. But there's a very limited edition that's available at SDCC, which is a different colorway.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Cool. Put that down here. Right. Okay. So we've got a bootleg here. which is basically because you can't get it officially, can you? I'll take it out of its wrapper so people can see it. It doesn't shine as much.
So earlier you showed the Play Choice 10 board for West Castlevania, and this is basically a cartridge version of that.
Yep, absolutely. I won't get that open. That one is a bootleg, but like I say, it's his only way of playing the game, which is good. I'll be using that for the actual video, which is nice. So people who don't know, I want to make a Castlevania Complete History, and I've kindly been donated this entire collection. Next up.
So that's the European MSX version.
European MSX version of Vampire Killer. Awesome. Okay, I'll put that down there. Easier to manage all of this. It's already getting out of hand a little bit.
You need a lot of space.
Absolutely. What is this?
So that's the Symphony of the Night LCD game.
Oh, it's actually Symphony of the Night. Oh, yes, it is, of course, yes.
Not many people know about that one.
There we go, Symphony of the Night LCD. Excellent. Awesome.
Little tiger.
Have you actually had a go on that one?
I've not played that one yet, actually. No, I haven't.
Fair enough. Right, okay. We've got let's go through these ones. The ones that people don't like as much. Go that way, there we go. So we got the Castlevania. Is it as good as the PlayStation 1 version, says Did You Know Gaming? The LCD. Pretty much, it's hard to notice the differences. So obviously,
I think it's a slightly lower resolution, but apart from that, it's the same thing.
Ever so slightly. If you plug it in via HDMI, you know. So Castlevania PAL version for the N64. There you go, that's that one. And Castlevania Legion of Darkness for the PlayStation 4. Castlevania 64 is underrated, says Freddie R.
Yeah, I think it got a bad rap at the time, but it's not as bad as people say it is.
Ah, look at this. This is cool. Look at that. So we got, what was this? Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, the LCD video game.
Yeah, so not only did they do the handheld LCD, they also did the watch LCD.
Excellent. That's awesome. I'm going to get some good shots with that one. Amazing. I'll put this aside again. It's an odd shape. It's hard to stack with that. Okay. Next up, we've got a couple of obscure ones again. You talk us through these ones?
Yeah, so Konami, what's called the Konami Collection. It's a series of 4 collection volumes that have 4 games each, and they're basically the colorized versions of old Game Boy games. Those 2 are the Japanese ones that have the Castlevania 1 and Castlevania 2 on them, so they're colorized versions of them, which for me is the best way to play them. They look amazing.
Excellent. Sweet.
That was only released in Japan and in Europe.
Okay. Then we have... Oh, actually, I'll get all of these together. It makes sense. So these ones have shot up in price a little bit, I remember you telling me.
Yeah, so Kid Dracula was a little spin-off of the Castlevania series, where Kid Dracula is basically Alucard as a kid. They almost play like Mega Man games.
Yeah, they do. I've had a go on these.
That's the European one, and you should have the other ones from the other regions. So that's the Japanese Game Boy.
There it is.
And that's the Japanese Famicom.
Lovely. I'm going to open this one up. I want to see inside it. Just a short video today, guys, for this. Don't worry. I had this insane collection. I'm never going to be able to do this again, so I wanted to have a look. There's just something sexy about Famicom games. They're so nice. I absolutely adore Famicom games. Even better if you can find them boxed, because they're
really cute.
Never boxed. They are, aren't they? They're really nice. I like them. They're really cool. And recently got myself a proper Famicom so I can get some good footage of that for the camera. Why isn't this going back in its box? Oh, here we go. There we go. Put that aside there. Next up, we've got a couple more Game Boy Advance ones.
Although there's a Japanese Game Boy color, black and white Game Boys. So the first 2 Castlevanias on Game Boy.
Okay. So literally the first 2 on Game Boy. I'll get 1 and 2, so it goes around that way. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Look at the pristine condition there, Quang. Incredible work. It's Game Boy again.
So that's the 3rd Game Boy game, which people don't generally like. but it's not as bad as people say it is. But because it's the one that not many people like, it's stupidly rare now.
Absolutely. Again, guys, please do support Quang. There's a link to his upcoming game on the Game Boy Color. You'll be able to see that down below. And what is it? If you pre-order it, you can actually get your name show up in the game. Is that right, Quang?
Indeed, yeah. So every pre-order will get a downloadable ROM with your name in the credits, in the opening credits.
That's impressive stuff. I'll put these two together, actually, the one I've just shown you. And then obviously you've got the, is that the UK version there?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Just make sure my stack's a little bit neater. Here we go. Right, moving over to the PSP, all three together, because I'm guessing they're all the same game by the looks of it. They definitely are.
You have the three regions. You have a PAL, American, and Japanese. The American one's what came with the poster and all the other bits.
Oh, the one that I put aside. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That's nice. They're both the same on the back, but then this one is completely different. That's the thing. You'll see more in my eventual video on this series. A little mini thing right here, which is just the music CD, Castlevania music collection.
Lee, they're on loan, Lee.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, not mine. Right, we've got this one wrapped up. Is this an ultra rare one?
It just means I probably haven't unpackaged it from when I received it.
Oh really? Okay, you don't mind me doing it?
Yeah, go ahead. I said you're more than welcome to.
No, he hasn't sent them to me for free, Lee. I wish, mate. No, this is his personal collection and he's lending it to me while he moves house so I can do a video on it.
So that's the Japanese Castlevania on cartridge on Famicom.
Okay.
So obviously it was released on disc first. But
yes, it was.
Then later on they released a physical cartridge for it.
Excellent. Okay. I'm going to put that aside and I'll wrap that up in its own little thing.
Oh, it's fine, Dan. It just means I hadn't unwrapped it.
I know, but I want to make sure it comes back the same way you gave it to me. So apparently that version has an easy mode, says Freddie R.
I believe so, yeah.
What is that?
So that's Castlevania 3 on Famicom.
Okay.
On cartridge. Because the second one never came out on cartridge. The second one's on disc only.
But yes, I remember you telling me this.
Cartridge release.
We've got Castlevania Curse of the Moon.
Yeah, that's Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance, that's the Japanese one. I'm guessing these are the same. Oh no, maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't think... Is that Curse of the Moon as well?
No. That's Harmony of Distance, I think. Harmony
of Distance.
If I remember correctly.
And yet another one.
And the other one will be Aria of Sorrow.
Right. Ah, yes, of course. Right, there we go. Right.
GBA games.
Here we go. The one that started it all. The original, very first Castlevania. So people, I mean, I know new people are joining in. I don't know how many people are watching, but new people that are joining in. As I said, I'm actually working on a Castlevania The Complete History. And yeah, these have all just been lent to me. So there was the very first Castlevania game on disc. I do love these little things.
Right, 69 viewers. Nice.
69?
Nice.
But there you go. That's the very first one. I won't get them all out. Goes that way around. But very, very cool stuff. Released on the disc system first, was it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then put that in there without creasing anything. There we go. So there's your very first one. And move over to the next one. And then there's your second one. As you said, this one only came out on disc.
Yeah, just Simon's Quest.
And then you've got the re-release for the little Famicom mini series that they did.
Yeah, and the Game Boy Advance, which is super cute as a box.
It's really, really nice, isn't it? It's like one of those ones, if you have the whole set, they're like worth silly money if you've got the big binder that goes into it as well.
Yeah, there's a 3-box set you can get for them.
Absolutely. Jumping ahead a little bit here. Well, firstly, there's a Dracula X art book of some sort.
Yeah, so that's the loose one that goes with the loose CD you saw earlier.
Ah, okay, okay. Then we got a couple more Castlevania Lord of Shadows versions for the PlayStation 3. This one's still wrapped, and this one is not.
So I've not played those yet. That's why they're wrapped.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's so many different versions of that in here. I know there is. A couple more little trinkets. Is that like a purse of some sort? Dracula X Chronicles?
If I remember correctly, is that the PSP case or Game Boy case? I forget. That'd be
Well, the actual case for the
with
system.
PSP.
A PSP definitely wouldn't fit in there. This one, perhaps. I mean, this is the same size as the CD. Like,
So maybe a coin purse, maybe.
yeah.
But yeah, so all of that came with the PSP Castlevania, the American Castlevania.
Right,
Limited
okay.
edition.
It is
That,
a big
the
boy.
poster.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got this bad boy right here, Castlevania X68000 version.
Yeah, so the classic 66000 version, 993, I believe.
I love the insane size of the box.
Big 5.25-inch discs.
There they are. There they are. All ran the wrong way, but A and B. Lovely. I'm not going to get them out. I'm scared to touch them, if I'm honest. Have you got any other insane collections other than Castlevania, or is this the baby of yours?
That's the baby. I have smaller Space Harrier and R-Type collections.
Sure, sure. What's Freddy R saying? Dracula 2, that was from an earlier one. Right, okay, we'll get this big one out the side at the back here. Castlevania PlayStation 2. That's the one we saw earlier.
Yeah, indeed.
I won't actually take that art print out. But there's your game. Music CD. Change your slipcase on the music CD there. Like that, like so.
Yeah, so it's a calendar has different covers for different months.
Oh, right, that's clever. Just so you can change your music CD every single time you want to look at it, depending on what month you're... I suppose it just doesn't sound right if you haven't got the right month on the cover. I don't know what this is. It's just a bit of fabric. Was this holding something together, or was this actually something...
That would have tied the poster up. That would have.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll move it back over with the poster. Okay, where do we go next? Let's get these bad boys out, which I believe are the rarest the rarest games in your collection. In this collection.
Yeah.
Hey, Sally Acorn. Hey, Maddie Yet Mellow. So
not many people know these exist.
Okay. So this is the... Go on, you go through.
So these are the computer ports of Castlevania 1. They came out on the IBM PC on 3.5-inch disc and 5.25-inch discs.
Yep.
And also on the Commodore 64 and the Commodore Amiga.
There's your Commodore 64 version. Bit heavier, this one. Bring it down there, Cons. Get the old... There we go. And then,
none of them are any good, to be honest.
None of them are good, but they're very expensive.
Yeah.
There are your 4 big ones right there. Ooh. Lovely. That's a dedication to the collection right there.
Yeah. Finding the Amiga one was the hardest.
Yes, I remember you saying you had to get it imported, didn't you?
Yeah.
More versions of Castlevania coming up. Well, actually, no. Firstly, we got Simon's Quest, so Castlevania 2. It's right there for the for the NES. Then we have... What's the difference between these two?
There'll be a PAL one and an American one.
Okay, okay. Pristine condition there, Quang.
Looks like your stream's buffering at the moment, but...
Okay, are we back? Are we back?
Just thinking about it.
What are we thinking? Are we back?
It looks...
Don't know.
It's like a 1 frame per 15 seconds.
Okay. Right, I just realised my laptop is incredibly hot. Come on, wake up.
If you need to drop the video on my side, you can maybe do that.
Yeah, but then you won't be able to see what I'm doing live. There'll be a big delay.
Yeah. You just have to buffer Quang in.
God, it's hot actually, my laptop, that's for sure.
What are you doing to me?
Let me know if it comes back on. I'm looking around to see if I can prop it up with something. Well, this isn't good.
No, it's having a hard time.
Yeah, the laptop is burning. I'm literally going to go get a fan. Is it back on?
Nope, we're still stuck.
Still stuck. Well, this sucks.
It'll update every like 30 seconds or so. Voice but no video for me. Yeah, so the video's struggling. The voice is okay.
Okay, I've got something. I'm trying to cool it down. I'm doing this on my laptop, guys, so it's being a bit funky.
If you pause or remove the video animation for Jetpack, maybe that will help as well.
Maybe.
It's one less thing for it to do.
Yeah, sorry about this, everyone. Let's give that a go. Any better? Any better? We'll try and end and restart. It should come back in at the right time. And again. Should be better now. Yeah, I think we're back. Are we?
Still just frozen at the moment, my end. Let me refresh that stream.
I think we're back. Let me know, guys. Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay, we lost a few people there, but it's all good. I think I don't know where people caught up to. Cooled the laptop down with some water. I got it hanging off the table, and I've got a fan directly at it. Yeah, we've got a fan directly at it, so you might hear a little bit in the background. I don't know if you guys saw, but we obviously had Simon's Quest there, so obviously Castlevania 2, and then both Castlevania 1 for the American and European region, which is good. Right, let's get through some of these. What we got next? More Famicom games. Oh no, not Famicom. Sorry, Super Nintendo games.
So this should be the third one, or
this is Castlevania 2: Simon's Quest again. Revision A.
Yeah, there's two versions of that. Yeah.
Castlevania 3: Dragon's Curse.
Yeah, Dracula's Curse. So you get the American version on Konami branding, but you'll get the European version with a different branding to be under Powercom.
Ah, yes, here we go, because they can only release a certain amount, you said.
Yeah, indeed. The Nintendo were quite strict with how many games you could publish under your brand. So Konami, to get around that, made Powercom games. Also, in America, they did Ultra games, so some of the games in America will be under Ultra games.
Right, okay. Super Castlevania 4, which is the incredible one that everyone loves for the Super Nintendo. And then Castlevania Vampire Kiss. I actually don't know too much about that one.
Vampire Kiss was basically a remake of the PC Engine version.
Oh yes, okay.
Again, people don't like it very much because it's not as good as the PC Engine version, but it's still a great game though.
Sure, okay. Right, there we go. Castlevania. I think we looked at these earlier, but a different region, didn't we? The Castlevania for the Game Boy Advance. Obviously, that's the
This is the
PAL release.
this is the European version.
Yep. Another Castlevania for the Game Boy Advance.
That was the first one for the GBA.
Harmony of Dissonance, is it? Dissonance?
Yeah, Harmony of Dissonance, yeah.
And Belmont's Revenge.
So that's Castlevania 2 on the Game Boy.
There we go, there we go. Right, next up, let's grab these bad boys here. So I remember seeing this quite a lot when I did my Contra video, the Castlevania and Contra collection was this for PC?
Yeah, for PC.
Yeah, PC CD-ROM, there we go. Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, Contra and Super C. Palcom was the other distribution company of Konami because of restrictions of Nintendo. Absolutely, Freddie R. Absolutely. The ones I love the most, the Super Famicom bad boys. So is this Castlevania 4?
So that one's Dracula X, which is Vampire's Kiss.
Okay.
Which is the PC Engine remake.
And then this one?
It's Castlevania 4.
Excellent. That's the one I want. I love that. Beautiful. Next up, we got these bad boys. So you have the European Castlevania, the new generation, which obviously in Japan, in America was the one we already shown. You've got a few of them, a few different Castlevania. I'm sure I've already shown
two
one
American ones. So Bloodlines, softbox and hardbox.
Cool. Softbox and hardbox.
Softbox should still be sealed.
It is. It is. There's your new generation, and then obviously the Japanese version, Vampire Killer, which is the one I really want. Beautiful.
Which is great.
Amazing game. Amazing game. I will not
Some
open...
say that
Go on.
Some say the Mega Drive one's actually better than the Super Nintendo one.
I prefer it, but yeah.
It's a great game.
Castlevania Lord of Shadows, another version for the PlayStation 3. Comes with like
Collection.
some kind of soundtrack there. I just realised I'm getting filled up there on the Game Boy in the corner. Let's put that down. Was there a little trinket of some sort, some kind of Castlevania?
Oh, that'd be like a wrist strap thing, lanyard thing.
Lanyard.
That you put on. Again, came with the PSP Dracula X collection.
There we go. Loads more Game Boy Advance games. This one's quite rare, I remember you telling me.
Yeah, so this is a weird double pack they released. Not many people bought it. Again, because not many people bought it, it made it extremely rare.
Yeah. Castlevania double pack. Then you've got the Castlevania Adventure for the original Game Boy.
That's the first Game Boy Castlevania, yeah.
Absolutely. Then we've got Castlevania for the Game Boy Advance. That's for the NES Classics range.
Indeed.
The Konami GB collection. So these were the same ones you were saying about earlier.
Yeah, so this is the European release.
It's just that Volume 4 is Volume 3 in Japan and vice versa for whatever their Volume 3 is. Do you have Volume 2 and 3, whatever they are?
Yeah, I have them as well, yeah. But they don't have Castlevania games on them.
This is just literally a black box.
So inside there, I think that came with, from the top of my head, maybe Aria Sora, maybe?
Right, okay.
That's one of the trinkets that come with it.
Order of Ecclesia, little diary book thing.
Oh yeah, it's it's probably the back box comes with Order of Ecclesia then. There was like a collector edition pre-order.
Right, okay. Some more N64 region stuff.
So that's the Japanese Castlevanias for the N64.
Very nice.
Much better boxes in my opinion.
Oh, so nice. I think if I get into N64 collecting, I'm definitely going down the Japanese route. It's cheaper as well. So we got Lord of Shadows, and Lord of Shadows. All for the Xbox 360. Hey, how are you? Not too bad. 94E Jack, thanks for coming by, bud. Another Lord of Shadows for the PlayStation 3. Do you have like a way of knowing which ones you haven't got, like in case you find one on eBay that's ever so slightly different?
It's at the moment off the top of my head. I have an album of photos on Facebook, but that's it.
Sure. There we go. So we've got Castlevania Judgment and the incredible on this side Japanese box art, which is just looks nicer. No difference, but
that's the crazy one-on-one fighting game for the Wii.
Absolutely. Did you give it a go?
I've not played it yet, no.
Simon's Quest manual for the LCD. Right, okay, so we've got some big bad boys here. Another Lord of Shadows for the PlayStation 3. Still boxed.
So again, I think it's the American collector's edition. I think was it West? I forget which version it is. Is that no? That's the European collector's edition.
Yeah, it's got the UK age rating of 15 on there.
Yeah, so it's the UK one because the American one has again the Shadow Mask, which is at my house at the moment. I need to bring it to you.
Right, okay. The same game, but the Xbox 360 version. There it is. Then we got. You think that's enough Lord of the Shadows? I don't think so. Yet more Lord of Shadows. ESRB rated ones.
Yeah, so there's the American ones.
There's your American ones. Quite nice boxes, actually. Yet another Castlevania Lord of Shadows. This is the same as the one I saw earlier, PlayStation 3 one, but obviously for the...
that's the collection.
Collection one. There we go. With the exception of Castlevania 3, all PAL NES games run on identical speed on the Famicom. Here's the big set that everybody loves. Well, firstly, you've got Castlevania Chronicles for the PlayStation. What is that?
That's the Sega Saturn Symphony of the Night.
Sega Saturn Symphony of the Night. Okay, okay. Then we have the PlayStation, the Japanese, the best range of Symphony of the Night. Am I right in that?
That's the re-release, yeah. Indeed.
Yeah. Then you've got the normal PlayStation Symphony of the Night in Japan release. It's very nice, very heavy.
It has the art book.
Oh yes, it does. Yeah, art book inside. And there's your music collection, same as we saw there, the other one. Freddie says no. Oh, to Derek, trash. I see. It's nice, heavy. I love PlayStation boxes that are nice, big, fat and heavy like that. It's really nice. There's your incredible Symphony of the Night. The one that everyone's played.
So that's the British one with the art book and the CD.
Yeah. Then you've got a couple of sealed music CDs from the franchise.
So one came with the audio of Ecclesia, and one came with the Dracula X, I believe.
Okay, there we go.
Those are soundtracks.
Yep. Your favourite?
My favourite game, Castlevania X: Rodden of the Blood, which is the PC Engine version.
Absolutely. Which actually means we're at the end of box number 1. So I'm going to go get box number 2, and I think we're pretty much done then. So 1 second, I'm going to get box number 2. Should have got that earlier.
Luckily, box number 2 isn't as full. Yeah, Rodden of the Blood is great. Definitely my favourite one.
Here we go. Box number 2 of Castlevania stuff.
It's a much smaller box.
Much smaller box. Right, so we got this. This is quite an interesting collection piece to have for your Castlevania collection. Do you want to explain what this is?
So if I remember correctly, that one is the board that goes on the arcade board, but you need the rest of it to go work with it. So that's the program ROMs for the arcade board.
Right, let's see if there's actually
You can see it's branded Konami on it.
Yes, it is at the
and
bottom.
it says CV something on it for Castlevania on the chips.
Go on, zoom in for me. There we go. There it is. That's an incredibly interesting piece to have.
Yeah, so I'm still after the complete arcade board.
I noticed a couple of the pins are bent on that.
Ooh.
Have you noticed?
No, I've not taken it out in a long time.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 of them are a little bit bent.
So we'll get that sorted out. It's alright.
There we go, right. That's insane to have stuff like that. That's going to the next level. Next up, we've got, would you believe it? I think this whole box is, actually. Oh, wow. Can I unbox this?
Yeah, please unwrap that. So this is the LCD version on the plastic card. So this is sealed, if I remember correctly.
So you haven't opened this yourself?
Yeah. It's still sealed. This is the Simon's Quest Tiger game.
Oh.
because the other one's open. This one came up.
You had to get it. And it is indeed completely sealed. There is no breakage on that whatsoever. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And what's this that's come out of it? Oh, just a bit more information on it. Let's put that with it. Down there. It's got one of those bits of sellotape that's gone brown where it's so old school, you know? Like no stickiness. And I'm pretty sure everything else is, would you believe it, Lord of Shadows. So, your Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 version of Lord of Shadows 2? Am I wrong in that?
I think that's right, yeah.
Yeah? So there we go. Put that over here. And I'm just about to run out of room, but don't worry, I'm about to bring the biggest things out. Jeez. Oh.
So this is the crypt editions.
There we go. Oh, take that off and put that up there. So these are just like the bigger versions of those ones I've just shown, aren't they?
Yeah.
How do I get that out? There we go. Bring it forward. So there's your book.
Your steel case.
Oh, it's never been opened. Xbox 360 version. And is it going to fall forward? What else is in there? Oh, look. Here we go.
And you have the 3 little models.
You got to admit, you're more excited about the models, aren't you, than playing the game? As a collector. There we go.
And there's one for the PlayStation, one for the Xbox.
And that's it. Put that like that. I'm going to try and put it back neatly so that all your little tags work. There's that. And then finally, yeah, this is the final one. Ugh. The same again, but for the, what did we just have? Xbox 360, this is the PlayStation 3 version, I believe?
Yeah, that should be right.
Oh, it's all falling forward. It's going to be the same stuff inside, isn't it?
Yeah.
There it is, PlayStation 3 version. I was trying to tell you guys that Castlevania Chronicles is just another Castlevania 1 remake released on the Sharp X68000. Was nothing against Loz 2. I think there's a bit of a dispute going on in the chat about what's good and what's not in the Castlevania franchise. And once again, because we've already seen it, there are your characters. Excellent. And that is your entire Castlevania collection. Probably the biggest Castlevania collection in the world. Maybe. Actually, I think in the other one you had that one behind it, and then that way it stays in its position. There you go. Thank you ever so much for lending me, for letting me keep all of these incredible games. Haha. Guys, once again, I'm going to talk to you over here now. Go in the description. Go check out Quang's game, which is Super Jetpack DX. It's an upcoming Game Boy Color game, a brand new Game Boy Color game. And yeah, I'm pretty sure if you pre-order it, well, I'll let you do the sales pitch, Quang.
Yeah, so this is our new game, Super Jetpack DX. It's a remake of the old rare classic Jetpack. And we're doing a special deal where if you pre-order it, you'll get a ROM, special ROM with your name in the opening credits. Also, you get put into a draw to win a custom Game Boy. So if you check out our social media, you can see pictures of that as well. So yeah, there's a chance to win a custom Game Boy Color Super Jetpack DX one. So pre-order that. Pre-orders end on October the 19th. So you need to pre-order before then.
Absolutely.
After that, we're not making any more.
That's it. That's it. So yes, I will be putting my pre-order in probably today. Actually, I need to get myself a copy of that as well. This isn't any kind of sponsored thing. It's just he's lent me all these games, and I'm shouting out about his game because it looks pretty good. So I think you should all definitely go and support him. Thank you all so much for checking this out. Like I say, it's just a quick stream just to go through this entire collection, just more so that I can look back myself and know what I'm looking at when I go through this for my complete history, which is incoming but not too soon. So there we go. Thank you all so much. I don't mind the future setting as much as the gameplay. Okay, everyone's still talking about that. Much love, everybody. This is DJ Slope signing out, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Go on, give us a shout out, Quang.
Bye, everyone. You guys stay awesome.
Yeah, stay awesome. Catch you later. Bye.